Okay, so I'm a little bit sick. I'm not doing my tutorial videos for DCS because of the way I sound. But what I'm doing now is we're just gonna have a quick look around. I've come to this planet here looking for arsenic. Now, it's not the most effective place to find it, because it's only something like 2.4. But we're in it's Gagari in the, what is it, LP something? LP 64194 system. You can at least find arsenic here. Although it is a bit of a hassle, I'm sure there's plenty of better planets, but this is the closest for what I'm looking for, the closest to where I am. But what I'm doing is just taking a visual note of what this looks like before the May 19 update, when we get space legs. So just taking it in visually. I mean, it still looks pretty now, I have to say. I did mention in a previous video in the VR that this is the best game for VR, and I still stand by that. It's absolutely incredible because you don't have to get out of the VR much, only when you're searching for systems and you have to type in stuff or use the mouse, simply because I don't know the button to navigate through certain menus, certain types of menus. But other than that, you can really set up this game so that you can really immerse yourself in it. But yeah, I was doing a video, and even though it looks amazing, it still looks a little cartoonish, and I don't necessarily mean that in a bad way. Looks like there might be something down here, some rocks and stuff. So I'm just gonna get out, check with the SRV scanner if I can find anything. But yeah, we're just doing a little bit of exploration here. And I just want to get a visual record of what it looks like before May 19. So apologies for the, I mean, I know that not a huge amount of people are watching my, oh yeah, and I've put it as German for fun, um, just for something different. But yeah, we're just getting a visual before May 19. And I do apologise. The people who are looking forward, I don't know how many of you are actually looking forward to my finishing my DCS green tutorial. Sorry, I'll get back to that as soon as I feel better. But I don't really want to do any tutorial videos while I'm like this. And it would be good to get some feedback. I'm trying to start from the very bottom. I know that a lot of people out there probably don't want to know how air density and stuff like that works. Well, this is incredible in VR. The reason I'm going so slow is because in the Scarab, I still get motion sickness, or the reverse of motion sickness, because the visuals are all moving, but my inner ear isn't, and it makes me feel sick. It's fine while flying, but not on the Scarab. And I suppose I'll figure out how the VR kind of works once I've got my space legs, because as far as I know, that's not in VR, which is understandable because, you know, you want to play that first-person shooter with a mouse and keyboard. I think VR would throw in a little too much wackiness now. That'll be something that, you know, might be added later, assuming if that's, you know, the way that Frontier want to go with this. But like I was saying, because I'm clearly I'm not well enough to be making videos. I'm just just putting something out there because I am still alive. I'm still going to do the DCS Green series, but give me some feedback. I know not many people care about the air density and stuff. However, I feel like it's important because it's modelled in DCS, and I'm trying to start from the very bottom, trying to give people some a starting point essentially. Because a lot of the people that fly would have picked up the game. I mean, back in the day, I picked it up just as a box off the shelf because I love the A10. I saw it and I went, "What? There's an A10 simulator? Give me some of that." And oh really? I don't know what he said. Oh, okay, yeah. I moved Ganymede. That's my crate 2 I use for fighting. Uh, I would like to do a roleplay video, like series with Elite Dangerous at some point as well. Just because I like this game brings out my inner nerd, like something chronic. See, I'm strange when it comes to sci-fi. This is going to be I don't know, very off topic. I don't normally do this kind of stuff. I just do videos for the fun of it mostly. The tutorials really are just because I want to give something back to the DCS community because they're really a cool bunch of guys. Apart from the ones that complain all the time that the beta crashes. Hey, it's a beta. It's there so that we can help them develop a better product. But sci-fi is really strange for me. I always liked Star Wars as a kid, but then I didn't like the last set of Star Wars movies. That kind of ruined it for me. But I've always been a fan of Lex and the really weird sci-fi stuff. I love the weird sci-fi stuff. Although there's not much of it out there, but I like it when it's really bizarre, which is why I like Lex. It's really out there. But yeah, tell me what you think, whether you like Lex, whether you've ever seen it or not. I mean, the special effects in it, I'm willing to look past the special effects because the story is so cool. It's weird, and that's what I like about it. It's a universe where anything and everything has happened and anything is possible. It's it's crazy. It's an absolute mind bender. It's not everyone's cup of tea, and I know a lot of people don't like it. I've tried to say, "Hey, watch this," and they haven't watched it just simply because the special effects are bizarre. Um, but it's such a good show. Big fan of it. There was a sci-fi movie I watched with this time traveling stuff that I can't remember what it was. It wasn't an A-grade movie, but it was definitely had a big budget. But something like this guy had to go back in time or forward in time to meet himself or something. It was like a weird. It was cool. And from memory, I don't know. He had like a watch with some yellow glowy stuff in it or something. I don't know. I'm probably remembering it wrong because it was a very, very long time ago. Um, but anyway, yeah, I know normally if you have a look at the first tutorial where everyone was like, wow, man, can you keep the first tutorial I made where everyone was like, wow, can you keep going? And then I just kind of lost it. Because I was learning, that was 8 years ago. That would have been, I mean, I've had DCS for so long. And I would have had it for ages before I started putting up tutorials because I had to read through the manual. I had to learn how to fly somewhat before I started playing the game properly, and then come up with a way to reduce it down enough to reply, like to actually make a tutorial. And that was one of the reasons that pushed me to make a tutorial, was because the amount of effort I had to put in to get that far, it's huge. Like there was so much I had to do, and I really enjoyed it. And I don't regret a single minute of the amount of time that I put into DCS. But yeah, like I was saying, the first tutorial I ever made, I did when I was sick. I got sent home from work, and I thought, oh, screw it, I'll do it now, but I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm going to try and at least make it a little bit professional. I mean, my channel's always been really casual. I'm just a dude. I don't have a budget for making videos. I really do it just as a hobby. But the DCS stuff, I've done that mainly because it's such a cool community. And, you know, we're all aviation nerds. I love jets and that kind of stuff. All right, what I'm going to do, because I'm just going towards the lines, but if we just, I'll have to listen for a second. I don't think this is recording the sound for DCS, but I've got to put my headphones on and stuff. All right, it sounds like we got some hits, some pops on the right side, so I still don't know how to use this surface scanner really well. I've watched some videos on the types of noises we're looking for, but there we go. We got something. Oh, don't go too fast. Oh. But yeah, after a while playing DCS in VR as well, I know this is a weird video. Mind you, this channel is, like I said, it's casual. I don't really do that much professional stuff, so we're doing Elite Dangerous and talking about DCS and whatever, but I try not to talk about Elite Dangerous while I'm playing DCS, because I think there'd be a good portion of people that would, I don't know, like to play full-on flight simulators if they're into Elite Dangerous. But let's just get a good angle on this. Like I said, we're after arsenic, so that's the main goal. Am I in combat mode? Yeah. Alright, what do we got? Chromium, phosphorus, nickel. Damn it, man. Yeah. Yeah. I do like German. German's a nice language. People say that, you know, French is the language of love, but never really been a big fan of French. I like German because it's, I don't know, it's very, it's different. And it's very unique. To me, it just sounds good. But that's, you know, that's just my opinion. I really like the German language. Now, did I pick up any arsenic? I don't know. I don't think I did. Alright, I'm just going to listen to these pops and whizzes. I think I've got more to the right. Another good thing with this as well is you can go dismiss ship. That'll take off, and then I can just recall it closer to where I end up. There's definitely some pops and cracks down this way. But yeah, here's a visual. I mean, that looks fantastic already. And I guess we'll see after May 19 the improvements, because I hear they're changing some lighting and graphical stuff. Some of these planets should get higher detail. Now, not that I'll ever return back here, but if you can read that, I think it's was it 18.6296, 110.95, or yeah, 9585. So if I can ever return back here, we can have a look and see what the graphical differences are on here. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'll get back to my. Feel free to leave any hints, tips, feedback, or anything on my DCS tutorial videos if you're watching them. And yeah, just be aware that that's what I think you guys should need to know. And I mean, some of it's pretty boring because you might already know it or not, but I'm trying to make a series where you can pretty much just start from scratch. uh, and get good enough to enjoy the game. And I'm getting a really odd sound on the scanner over here. It would be good if you could hear that. I'm sure other people would be like, "Oh, I've heard that before. It's nothing spectacular, but it's a weird sound." It's like a... What is that? I don't know how to describe it. It's like a high pitch whistle, but with that, you know, uh, I don't know. I can't describe it. I know how to describe it, but the word I want to use will get me kicked off YouTube. It's that effect that they put on memes that like where they overdo the sound. It's called ear, and then the next word rhymes with grape. But it's like a high pitched whistle, but with that. There's a lot of it around. It's probably nothing. Where is this? I can't find it. I don't know where it is. I can hear it and I'm driving towards it, but the signal's gone a bit weaker. It's probably nothing. All that excitement for no reason, I'm sorry. Thinking this could be, oh, he's found something. No, no, I have not. Oh, I am getting hits on the... There's got to be something. Ugh. Ugh. Oh. Oh, that's terrible. Ugh. Ugh. This is deadly in VR. I'm getting lots of hits, but nothing to find. Anyway, I'm going to leave it here. Here's your visual representation of how things look. The prior to May 19 update for Odyssey. This is what it looks like, and it does look very nice. I look forward to seeing what it's going to look like in the next week. Alright, thanks for watching.